In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a new class communication. The first step is to make sure you are logged into the course room as an instructor. Once you have logged in as an instructor, you want to navigate to the communication area. In this area, you will see an object titled New Class Communication. If you don't see that icon, you will need to click this down arrow and then it will appear. Okay, so to create our new class communication, you want to hover your mouse over the eye icon here, click and drag the icon to the area titled Post Your Instructor Welcome Messages here. Let go of your mouse and your icon will stick. Now notice it says unpublished, and this means that it is still a work in progress and your students cannot view it yet. So our next step would be to title our object, and you do so by putting your cursor over the new class communication text and clicking, and you will see a pink highlighted text appear, and when that appears you can just start typing your title. So we will just name this one title and click it here in the gray area and the title will stick. Now our next step is to add the content of our new class communication. So in order to do that, you want to hover again over the eye icon and click. And now you have entered your object. All right, so let's start from top to bottom here with the features in this object. The first thing we'd want to do is to choose an icon to represent our object on the course homepage. So click this eye area here, and you can choose an icon, any one you wish. So I'm going to choose this one for my welcome letter. Please note, if you decide to insert a title in this field, it will not show on the course homepage. So you're more than welcome to title in this area as well, but we have already titled the object just a few moments ago. The next thing you can do is to click the Discuss button. Now what this does is it allows your students the ability to respond or to write in your new class communication, so they can create a new thread, perhaps they're responding to your information. So this is a feature that you can turn on or turn off. So for training purposes, we're going to leave that on. All right, next what we're going to do is we are going to add the content of our welcome letter. Now, please note there are a few content areas here to discuss. The student content area is where you want to place your text. This is where students can see what you've written. If you place your welcome letter content in instructor content area, students will not be able to see it once you've published this course communication. So always make sure it is in student content. So let's click this addition sign right here, and the content area will appear. So the first thing we want to do is add text to our content area. So let's do that. And here you can select the text and change the font. A 16 point is a great size for a new class communication. You can make it bold. You can change the color. So these are great features to use when you're trying to differentiate information, especially in welcome letters. It can get confusing with a lot of text on the page. Please note that you can also copy and paste from Word. So if you want to create your welcome letter in a Word document and then copy it into this content area, you can just click this icon right here, Paste from Word, and copy your content from Word, paste it into this box. Now it's important to note the spacing will stick, but the font will not. So you will have to change the font and the font size once you get it into the content area. Okay, so our next step is to insert a picture of yourself, and you do so by using this image icon right here. So click the image icon. In the image properties box, click upload. Choose the file, its location on your computer. Once you see that image appear here, send it to the server, and your image will appear in this box. Now I think that's a little big, so I'm just going to change the width. And when I change the width, the height automatically adjusts. So once I have that done, I will click OK, and my image will appear in the classroom. All right. So the next thing you can do here is to insert a video. You can insert your own MP4 video, or you can insert a YouTube video. So if you have a video formatted in MP4 format, you want to use the upload video icon. And you would upload this video just like you did your image. If you'd like to upload a YouTube video, you would use the embed YouTube video icon. And you would do so by going to YouTube, copying the link from the address bar, and once you have that link copied, click on the embed your YouTube video icon, paste it into this area, and click OK. Now notice a blank box that says in frame came up. That means your upload has been successful, and I will show you that in just one moment. All right, so the next thing I want to show you how to do is to insert a hyperlink into your welcome letter. You can link to a web page, you can link to the syllabus, a course description, the academic bulletin, that's your choice, but the action will be the same. So I'm going to link to Franklin's website, and I will do so by typing in the web page and copying that, and using the link icon right here, pasting my URL right into the URL box and clicking OK. Now you will see that it will appear again, so I can delete the first one. And this text has turned purple. It has also become underlined, so you know the hyperlink is there, and we will test that in a moment as well. Okay, so now that we've added all of the elements of our welcome letter, we can also add an attachment here. So let's go ahead and do that. Attachments are nice. You can do a checklist, anything you think will be helpful for students. And when that has been successfully uploaded, a remove feature will appear, and you can remove it if you wish, but we're going to keep it here. And we are done editing, so let's click Done Editing. Perfect. And then we are going to click this Publish to Class button just once. Okay, and then we will get Publish options. So as you can see, you can post-date publications here, so they won't appear to students until that date comes. And then you can also select to show this on the homepage calendar. And this is a very important feature to use. I use it in all of the course communications I create. And this is my welcome letter, so I'm going to date it until the course ends. So I want students to see it on the homepage calendar until then. So once I have completed that step, I'm going to click Publish. All right. Now, if for some reason you've made a mistake or you'd like to make an addition to your welcome letter, you can click Edit, and it will give you the content area again, and you can make those changes. But for now, we're going to go back out into the course room, and as you can see, our object has now been published to students because it no longer says unpublished, and the color has changed. So if you want to go in and view your welcome message, you can click on that object, and all of the information is there. Okay? All right. So at this time, if you want to delete your class communication, if you no longer want it, hover over your icon, click, and pull the object back to the communications area. A trash can will appear as long as you are dragging that object and you just hover it right over the trash can and click off of it and it no longer appears. That is how you create a new class communication.